So for you to make up a rule for yourself or someone else that says, if they use this particular book, I'm not going to, kiss the Bible goodbye.
New Creation Coaching LLC says, can you speak on how to hold the book of Enoch in a way that would be different than someone into, I think it's Kabbalah? Kabbalah, how you say that, Mike? That mysticism or Gnosticism, major trigger for ex-New Agers.
Well, just because a Kabbalist or a mystic or a Gnostic is going to abuse a particular book to formulate their ideas doesn't mean we don't use it. Then we'd have to throw the Bible out. Right? Because, this is what they do with Scripture too. So again, how a particular group, New Agers or whatever, use Enoch really should have no bearing on whether we use Enoch or not. You have certain controls. You want to use Enoch in context. Enoch in its own context, the context is the Second Temple period, not UFO contactee movements. Okay? That's not the context for the book of Enoch. That's something imposed by New Age groups or mystics or Kabbalists or whatever. You can't prevent them from abusing sources. They're just going to do that. So for you to make up a rule for yourself or someone else that says, if they use this particular book, I'm not going to, kiss the Bible goodbye. Because they're going to do the same thing with that. I mean, you need to remind people that Enoch, like any other book, has a context. It is a specific genre. It's apocalyptic literature. They need to learn something about how to judge Enoch as literature. They need to actually read Enoch. And because most people are going to just cherry pick Enoch to find something they like. And again, that's just the way it goes. Other Second Temple Jewish books, including material from Gnosticism or various strands of Jewish mysticism, are going to disagree with Enoch. But again, this is my argument. You're basically giving me gas to throw on the fire here. My argument is, the more you become acquainted with the whole range of Second Temple Jewish literature, including the Dead Sea Scrolls, Hekkelot literature in the case of the mystical stuff from Qumran, the more familiar you are with that, the more readily you can spot inconsistencies in like the New Age use of this material. And Kabbalah, the Kabbalah is medieval. It has no claim on antiquity at all. Jewish mysticism is a little bit different. I mean, that's much more ancient, going back into the Dead Sea Scrolls. But the Kabbalists should basically dismiss themselves as copying off everybody else that has come before them. They have next to nothing original to say, because it's a medieval Jewish movement. That's what it is. So the more you're informed about how these things sort of come together and the way they can be mutually contradictory, and the fact that we need context for these things, the better off you are. So I would say this is a good argument actually for reading it, Enoch and other material.